talking about the NFL schedule. Got a little excited. Ermanni Networks with Maz. Ryan's not with us today. Our prayers are, though. He will be back tomorrow. Maz,
yes,
the
sir.
NFL schedule looks like it's coming out, brother.
It looks like they're going to iron out all the problems they were talking about, and it looks like it's coming out on Thursday, which is great news for us because we got something to look forward to. And there's going to be some changes to the schedule, and Adam Schefter tweeted them out, and I'll read them out to you. The NFL is going to, of course, have the Black Friday game. First time ever for that. Games do not necessarily belong to the networks anymore. So all games are free agents. That means NFC is not only on Fox, and the AFC is not only on CBS. They're going to share both, which I hate because I like my NFC games on Fox. I like my AFC games on CBS. They've been doing that little by little, but you're going to see more of it coming up. Teams can be on Thursday Night Football, not once, but twice. And not all teams are guaranteed a prime-time spot. Remember last year and all the years prior?
You got to get one.
Each team's got to get on. So that's why Thursday Night Football always came in.
Right.
And they'd put, before the Jags were good, you'd see the Jags. You'd see the Titans. You'd see the Texans. You'd see the Lions. Yeah. Now, they don't have to put you on prime time. Remember last year for the Lions? You guys forget this. Last year was so good for the Lions. All their games were at what time? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Everything was under the radar. They literally, they snuck up on teams last year. And they had the perfect scenario. I've been telling you guys this from the get-go. If they had only made the playoffs last year, who the hell knows how far they could have went. Yes, that's right, Jim Mora. How far they could have went. Now, they're not sneaking up on anyone anymore, Bray.
Here you go. First and foremost, what we learned about this, the NFL are pimps. They do what the hell they want to do. They say, hey, to the highest bidder, this is what we're going to do. So that's what it feels like for the NFL. No, but all jokes aside, that basically means we don't care about what anybody has to go through. We don't care about your schedule. We don't care where you play a game at. We don't care where you're coming from. We don't care where your last game was, when your last game was, and also with the 12 o'clock stuff. That's how you sneak up on teams, Ryan. Maz. I'm used to it. It's a habit to look to my left and say that. My apologies.
Wish you was here too.
But that's how. I wish you're fine. That's how you sneak up on teams, though. Nobody likes that 12 o'clock game. Nobody likes that 1 o'clock game. When you travel, and when I played in Seattle, every place is 2 hours or more. When you're traveling, the travel is annoying. Then you get some team that has to play a 1 o'clock game. You got to get there, try to get adjusted to the time. You got to get your practice in, got to get your meetings in, try to get your meals in, try to go through your regular routine, and you can't. That's why a lot of those 1 o'clock games are the upset game. But with the Detroit Lions now, they won't be playing those 1 o'clock games. I'm telling you, you look at that schedule, they're gonna have, and we talked about it. You said 4.
Yeah.
I think Ryan said 4. I said 5.
Prime timers.
I'm sticking to 5. This is the team.
So Thanksgiving plus 4, you're saying?
2, yeah. I think Thanksgiving. Then you get 2. You get 2 Monday nights. You get a Sunday night. You get a Thursday night. Yeah. I think you get 5 games out of that, man. But look forward to that, seeing that season.
We're going to start seeing the schedule leaks coming out any time now. And we already talked about the NFL Europe games and the games that are in Germany. And the Kansas City Chiefs, I guess they might have ironed out the problem. They said they did not want to play the Bears in that Germany game. So we'll see who is going to play in Germany. Could it still be the Detroit Lions going to Germany to play Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs?
Well, at least Amon-Ra St. Brown is happy. We saw that he was excited. He actually was disappointed when he thought that they were no longer in play to go overseas. Now he's excited probably. Fletch, do me a favor. Put that graphic back up just about the rules that they changed. Maz, I want to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
What do you think about this NFL Black Friday game? Are you excited? And we know any football for you, you're excited. What do the fans have to look
I'm the
forward
wrong
to?
guy to ask. I'm happy.
What makes you happy about the Black Friday game?
Oh, man, that's just something to look forward to. After Thanksgiving, you get 3 games on Thanksgiving, and now you're like, we got to wait till Sunday now for the next game. No, you got a game the very next day. And I'm just wondering what time they're going to put it on. I'm thinking
it's one game?
I'm thinking they're going to put it on like late afternoon, dinner time.
They got to let you, even though no one leaves the house here, you can leave it up in the back wall because I want to ask another question, Fletch. Even though no one leaves the house anymore to go shopping on Black Friday.
They still do, but not as much.
Exactly. People still go out. People still shop. So I would think 3:30, maybe.
Yeah.
3:30, maybe 5.
Yeah,
Somewhere
in that hour.
So maybe just 4. Maybe just say 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock game. That's fine.
Okay.
I know. I'd be looking forward to it, man. That'd be great. Then after that, you go out to dinner again.
But after that, you've had a couple glasses of wine. You've watched the game. You've eaten probably 3 times.
One team is not going to be on Black Friday. It's the Lions, and it's the Cowboys because they play on Thanksgiving. Everyone else, it's up there, man. It's up for grabs.
Now, what other these rules? What these schedule changes? What among these changes do you actually like, or you do not like? Or you feel the type of way
Well, I don't like the AFC, NFC games getting switched off. I like
Fox.
I like
NFC.
Fox.
AFC is CBS.
I like Fox doing the NFC games, and I like CBS doing the AFC games. And, of course, the Sunday night game, that could be, that's a farm-out game anyway. So I'm not going to really love that I'm going to be able to see the Lions on CBS instead of the Lions on Fox more. Those are the little things that bother me because I like announcers. Yeah. I think Fox has much better announcers than CBS does.
They do, because what's funny, what I noticed, and 100%, growing up, NFC has always been on Fox. Once it
was on CBS. I remember, when I was a kid, it was CBS and NBC.
Okay, but that was a long time ago. I'm talking when I was a kid. It was NFC with the robot.
Yeah,
it was the Fox robot. So I got used to seeing that. I fell in love with the NFC team. I hated watching CBS at 3:30 or 4 o'clock because the announcers were always boring. That's nap time.
I know, but you got Jim Nance and Romo, which is a good.
They made up for it.
They don't make up for it. And you got Iron Eagle. Yeah. I'm not sure who's going to be with. Maybe Tiki Barber, Rondé Barber. Not sure who the heck he's going to be with.
It's funny too, and we'll get back into the other schedule changes. As a kid, I enjoyed the color schemes of the NFC more. So even the NFC color schemes were better to me. Like when you have to watch an AFC game and you're looking, even though Jaguars' uniform were clean, I was like, okay, you guys probably had the cleanest uniforms in the season. It's like the Patriots' uniforms were horrible. I hated Buffalo; they stunk. I hated the Dolphins, minus the Dolphin. Like it's like the AFC uniforms. I hated Denver because they were just so far away. I hated the Cleveland Browns, the Kansas City Chiefs. I always loved the arrow. Always loved the logo, but I didn't like the Chiefs. I love the Vikings. Like I love the Bears. I love the Lions. Vikings. I love the Falcons.
Do you remember Joe Cap at all?
That's Cap.
Joe Cap. You never remember Joe Cap? He used to be a quarterback for the Vikings. Took him to Super Bowl 4.
Okay.
He passed away today.
He did
at the age of 85. Yeah.
I know Fran Tarkenton.
I know. Well, this was before your time.
Fran's older than Joe
Cap was before your time.
Who's older, Joe or Fran?
Joe.
Oh, yeah, Fran's like the 70s.
Yeah, he's in the 70s. Scrambling man, Fran Tarkenton. He used to be a New York Giant. Then he got traded over to the Vikings. Took him to many playoffs and a couple of Super Bowls, but they are 0-4 in the big game. But Joe Cap took them, Minnesota, to their first Super Bowl. So rest in peace, big old Joe. Joe Cap, at 85 years old, passes away. You know who else passed away today? It was in basketball. In basketball. A college coach. Oh, my God. How could it just... Denny Crum passed away today. Former Louisville head coach.
How long
Denny
ago
Crum
was this?
Passed away. Today. 2 deaths today.
How long ago did he play?
I don't know. He was their coach.
How many did he coach?
20 years ago.
Okay.
20 years ago. You never heard of Denny Crum?
So before Patino.
Yeah.
I believe, maybe, probably.
He's up there. He'll be on. He'd be Dick Vitale, good buddy of his in that era. So a couple of bad deaths today in sports. Had to bring those up.
Teams can be on Thursday Night Football twice. How will that affect teams this season? 17 games, you can be on twice. What if you're on 2 Thursday night games? So your schedule gets jacked up twice during the season. What do you think?
Well, you're better off to tell me about this because I don't know how the players react to it. I do know that most of these players do not like playing on Thursday night games. They don't like that short turnaround. Obviously, the NFL is working on that schedule, maybe give you the extra time off and all of that to play on that Thursday night.
The problem with this, man, this is going to affect teams more than you know. I would scrap this one. And this is why I would scrap it. When you play on Thursday and then you have to play again on Sunday or Monday, what happens is it's a short week followed by a long week, and it usually takes 3 games to get back in rhythm. So if you play Sunday night, now you're on a Thursday game. So now your schedule completely changes. So as opposed to regularly, which you have off, you come in Monday, you're off on Tuesday, first practice Wednesday, the hard practice Thursday, third down, blah, blah, blah. When you go on Thursday right after a Sunday night game, okay, so now you don't have Monday off anymore. Monday is we kind of talk about the game, and we kind of install the game plan for the next game. Then Tuesday is a practice. Wednesday
instead of an off day.
Then Wednesday becomes a travel day, so you only get one practice day. Wednesday becomes the travel day if you have to travel. It's the worst. And then after you play Thursday, then you're off Friday. You come and watch a little film. Coach usually gives you off. You take the weekend off. You come back Monday, ease into the week. Now you got a long time before you play the next game.
Right.
Then you're talking about doing that twice in a season. It takes 3 games to recover from that schedule, and you're talking about doing it twice. That's going to throw somebody off and cost them some games.
Well, we're going to see who the unlucky team is that has to play on 2 Thursdays. I bet you the Lions are going to be one of those teams because they play Thursday Thanksgiving,
right?
And I bet you they'll play on a Thursday night game. So I bet you your Lions are the reason that rule is in place right there.
Yeah.
Lions on a Thursday night, Lions on Thanksgiving. That's 2 Thursdays.
Well, I hope not. I hope not for the Lions' sake, because I'm telling you, man, that's a 6-game turnaround for that season. Anybody that goes through that's going to be tough. And then, obviously, you mentioned that not all teams are guaranteed to have a primetime spot. That's not the Detroit Lions anymore.
Nope. Thursday night, we're going to find out exactly what the scoop is.